police and emergency service?
917-966, call over, requires ambulance.
Thanks. Hello?
Hello, I need an ambulance and I need police.
Where?
My husband's had an accident. We can't find the car.
Where are you?
I'm into the water and my 3 children.
Where are you?
We're in Winchelsea.
If you were around in Australia after about 2005, you'll remember the case of Robert Farquharson. He was the dad who drove his 3 sons into a dam on Father's Day. He got out of the car, but the boys didn't. All 3 of the children drowned.
Is anyone in the car?
My 3 children.
Your 3 kids are in the car.
Yes.
And they're in the water.
And they're in the water.
The case was in and out of the courts for years. And for the whole time, Robert Farquharson has insisted it was an accident. Police were equally sure he drove them into the water deliberately. It was one of those cases that transcended the courtroom and became a cultural moment.
Justice Lasry told the packed courtroom that even after 38 years in law, the tragedy of this case still defied his imagination. 3 young vulnerable children betrayed by their remorseless father and left to die terrifying deaths.
And 2 juries found, beyond reasonable doubt, that Farquharson was guilty.
A Victorian man has been found guilty for a second time
of killing his 3 children by drowning them in a dam.
He's been given life in jail
with a 33-year minimum.
But 14 years after the gate slammed on Robert Farquharson, he and a small band of supporters continue to insist he's innocent.
I think one thing people don't understand is it would be a hell of a lot easier for someone like myself to believe he was guilty.
I just believed he was not guilty because I knew the background, I knew the whole story.
And now, a group of scientists, lawyers and doctors have joined them. They're suggesting that the evidence against this man doesn't stack up. And they're asking, what if the system got it wrong here?
Nobody can predict what they will do in an absolutely traumatic event.
This is cough syncope till proved otherwise.
Surely if it hinges on his mental state, how have they not assessed his mental state?
Where's the psych report? I think they haven't done a psych report.
With a person like Farquharson and a person like Chamberlain, they've got to prove their innocence.
He was clearly unlucky, but we can't put every unlucky person in jail, can we?
Every member of the public should be concerned about a justice system that is not adequately informed by science. Any one of us could be Robert Farquharson.
I'm Michael Bachelard. I've been a journalist for more than 30 years, and my job is to tease apart evidence and present the best version of the truth. And I want to know, is it possible that Robert Farquharson is innocent? To figure this out, I've looked through thousands of court documents, got my hands on recordings of covert police operations.
In Sydney pulled up and you said you didn't pay it back big time. I hope it's got nothing to do with it.
No.
Because that's what.
And never before heard interviews with the detectives who ran the case.
Marriages fall over all the time, and they don't fall over well. But for Christ's sake, you don't kill your kids.
So join me on June 1 for the first episode of Trial by Water, a limited investigative podcast series from The Age and the Sydney Morning Herald. Subscribe to Trial by Water now, wherever you get your podcasts.